I'm Virginia McGathey here on the floor at the CME Group, reporting on the grain market. Today, soybeans was higher. Seems that the tariff tensions have eased and giving the market a little bit of a lift. The weekly export shipments were twice as much as they were from last week, and the Argentine crop has been cut again with 71% of the harvest already in. It seems that the Buenos Aires grain exchange really is just letting us know that they're having some difficult time, and that's giving us a little bit of lift. That being said, the market did open up really strong, but could not continue to move higher, and it triggered a little bit of selling and perhaps some profit taking here at the end of the week. And so it's pushing the market, even though we're up a couple of cents, not nearly as much as it was when we started. Corn also rallied. The exports are higher than last year. All the numbers look good with the tensions easing, also with U.S. and China, really gave the market a lift. I think it looks like that the corn futures and the traders that were participating were waiting to hear some good news so they can jump in and buy this market. We are surging towards areas that we haven't seen in quite a while, and look, the market's looking very good. This big jump really is a positive sign that the corn can continue to go higher, and with those export commitments above last year, it's all systems are go. It looks like that we could really do well. So we're just going to take it week by week, and we'll see what happens on Monday, but looking very strong today. Wheat was soaring today, and perhaps corn participated in that with a little bit of that overflow buying from the wheat. Wheat up double digits, almost 20 cents at one point. That trade deal really, the trade deal issue has really brought in the buyers, and they jumped in with both feet, and all the spillover from the corn and the soybeans as well really pushed the market up. Now we know that wheat market is really kind of a thinner market, and it starts to when we start to get ahead of steam, it really moves and sometimes overshoots its objective. But the market had been on a slide for 2 weeks and finally found a rebound. Bargain hunters stepping in and really pushing that market up a lot higher, and it really came back to finish off a very strong week this week to end the week. So there's some positive news there. We're still waiting for all the numbers to come in. There has been some harvest issues with the winter wheat, and as those numbers come in, we can kind of check it over. But we have to be careful too, because the long-term numbers, global supplies are big. Look almost to the bearish side, but certainly right now we're off to the races, and wheat is the strongest grain on the board right now. That's all from the floor at the CME Group here in Chicago. I'm Virginia McGathey.